It's Friday night, and the group chat is blowing up. There's a new bar opening, a birthday party 3 towns over, and a mandatory mixer. And there you are, sitting on your couch in your softest pants, looking at your front door like it's a portal to a hostile planet. Honestly, same. To some people, staying home feels like giving up. They see it as a lack of ambition or a sign of social anxiety. But for a huge portion of us, staying home isn't a consolation prize, it's the grand prize. Aha, I knew I wasn't the only one. If your idea of a perfect night involves zero small talk and 100% control over the thermostat, you aren't boring. Well, you're likely just responding to a very specific set of psychological needs. So let's get into the why behind the homebody lifestyle. Let's get our psych on. First, we have to talk about the sensory sanctuary. So modern life is a sensory assault. The lights, the sirens, the constant ping of a world that, well, just wants something from you. For many people, especially those with a highly sensitive nervous system, the outside is a place where you are constantly being drained. Your home, on the other hand, is a low stimulation zone. It's basically a noise-canceling headphone for your whole life. When you stay home, you aren't hiding, you are recalibrating. You're giving your prefrontal cortex a chance to stop filtering out irrelevant noise and finally just breathe. It's not antisocial, it's pro-recovery. I'm not a hermit, I'm just in maintenance mode. Then there's the external versus internal locus of control. Okay, this sounds fancy, but bear with me. When you go out, you're at the mercy of the script. You have to deal with the music volume, the price of the drinks, and the unpredictable moods of strangers. For a homebody, the appeal of home is the total agency. You are the CEO of your living room. You decide the vibe, the menu, and most importantly, the exit strategy. Yep, my favorite exit strategy is never entering in the first place. Having an internal locus of control means you find satisfaction in creating an environment that perfectly mirrors your needs. We also have to look at introversion and the dopamine threshold. There's a common misconception that introverts hate people. Wait, what? No, that's not it. It's about social battery economics. Extroverts often have a higher threshold for dopamine. They need the roar of the crowd to feel a buzz. But for introverts, that same level of stimulation feels like an overdose. Staying home allows you to enjoy micro doses of joy, a good book, a specific hobby, or a deep conversation. You aren't missing out, you're just avoiding a social hangover. Trust me, those hangovers are real. Now let's talk about the ritual of nesting. There is a deep evolutionary psychological comfort in having a territory. Aha, I'm not lazy, I'm evolutionary. For our ancestors, a secure home base meant survival. Today, that manifests as nesting. For homebodies, their home isn't just a place where they keep their stuff, it's an extension of the self. When you're at home, you're the most you version of yourself. There's no social mask required. It's a no Freud zone. Okay, that was a bad pun, sorry. But what about JOMO, the joy of missing out? We live in a FOMO-driven culture. We're taught that if we aren't seen doing things, we aren't living. Developing JOMO is a psychological milestone. It's the moment you realize that potential experiences aren't more valuable than actual peace. When you hear about a party and feel a wave of relief that you aren't there, yup, that's your brain choosing emotional stability over social performance. So if you're currently watching this from the comfort of your fortress of solitude, don't feel guilty. You aren't wasting your life, you're protecting your peace. But hey, I want to know, what's the one thing that makes your home feel like a sanctuary? Is it a specific candle, your gaming setup, or just the fact that there are no people there? Valid answer, by the way. Let me know in the comments. I'm reading them from my couch too. If you want to dive deeper into why your brain likes what it likes, hit that subscribe button. Stay in, stay cozy. I'll see you in the next one from right here. Bye.